Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Happy Death Day 2 You. So, sequel to Happy Death Day. As always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off the furry, there really isn't any. Moving on to the good and the bad. So, this is a direct sequel to Happy Death Day 1, like literally where the first one ends, the second one kicks off, like, I don't know, like 30 seconds before you see the roommate wake up and walk through an area, and you're like, oh, this is going to be the thing that he sees over and over again. So, yeah, what I will say is that I liked that Happy Death Day 1 never really explained why she had to relive those things. Like, once she solved all of her problems, once she became a better person, solved her murder, whatever else, yada yada, that was the end of it. It was great. And then in this one, they're like, hey, you know how there was a kind of like a moral lesson, but in a fun way for that? Yeah, in this case, nah, it was just a science experiment gone wrong that she got caught up in. So I liked how one stood on its own. But this one was still a lot of fun. There was still like a murder thing that happened, but I think the first one overall was better because I think it worked and was a bit more fun with the like slasher Groundhog Day theme to it. But with this one, it's pretty much just the Groundhog Day theme. Like, yes, there is still like okay, we got to solve this thing. But what happens pretty early on, so I don't really feel like this is spoilers, but pretty early on, she gets bumped to an alternate reality. So things are mostly the same, but there's enough different where she can't predict exactly what's going on. So she still has to figure out, what the thing is that's killing her and that sort of thing go on. But they also have the sort of, I'm going to say like Stargate version of this, because Stargate version is the one that I most remember, where she has to memorize all these formulas and calculations and whatnot from cycle to cycle in order for them to get through all of the different permutations of algorithms in order to figure out the one that will get her back to her dimension and her version of her reality, if she really wants to. And I liked that aspect of it. I thought it was fun, and like I said in my review for the first one, I'm a sucker for a good Groundhog Day movie. This one, I would say, is much more of a just Groundhog Day movie rather than a slasher comedy Groundhog Day. This one is much more just the Groundhog Day comedy. And I like that they leaned into the comedy bits. I thought that, especially that like montage sequence was kind of fun. I did think that they sort of removed the urgency factor, and then they were like, oh wait, yeah, no, urgency factor. Just kidding, it's back. So, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So, it's still a super fun time. I like seeing the different events that happened, and also they're like trying to figure out, especially from having watched the first one, I think that it was a little bit easier to figure out the mystery of this second one, but it was still a fun time to see the characters go through and figure all that stuff out, along with her figuring out some more about herself. So, yeah. They're not getting a third one, I don't think, because the first one was made in 2017, this one was made in 2019, it's now 2023. I feel like if they were going to make a third one, they would have made it by now. But I did like the ending that they have, even though you could technically set it up for a sequel that way, but I think it was just kind of one of those like throwaway, like, okay. Like if you've seen the end of Clockstoppers, you know they're not going to make another Clockstoppers, but the ending of Clockstoppers kind of added a little like, oh hey, you can do the thing. So, but yeah, good times, good actors. They're pretty much most of the same actors involved, or same actors and actresses, and it's fun. So 2 thumbs up, fun time. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.